introduce you to my 1967 Corvette Coupe 427, 435 horse tri-power from the factory. This is no restore. This is factory original, the way it comes from Mahan, Pontiac, and Chevrolet in De Leon, Texas. When I bought the car, I got it in De Leon, which is 85 miles from where I live, but there's a little story I'll explain about it to you in just a moment. This car has got the window sticker. I will go over the window sticker and I'll tell you about all the options that it has. Explain to you about the side pipes and what I had to do to make this car drivable without me getting tickets. If you notice around here on the back, I purchased side pipe, straight through the back exhaust as well from the dealership, and we tied in and put two sets of exhaust. The factory side pipes, as well as the factory through the back by the rear bumper. All that factory stuff. We just made a Y pipe up at the front and tied all of it together. That's had the tendency to quieten it down where I wouldn't get any tickets. This thing puts out a lot of horsepower, and with the noise that it made and at that particular time, for some reason it's not like today. You can drive one now with no mufflers on at all and the police won't give you a ticket. But if you notice, on both sides you got side pipe and then you've got another set of exhaust on the back. That's the only modification I added to the factory, not take away. So let's go on around the front. If you'll notice, we got the 1967 license plates on the car. Front and rear. I've got it registered as an antique now. I set it up for just show only. I've showed this car several times, and finally I just keep it to polish, and every once in a while I take a little cruise in it, but I don't put any miles on it anymore. Everything works on the car. It's got the electric headlights that flip up and flip down. There's your front license plate. In the state of Texas, you got to have a front plate on them or they can give you a citation for not having a front license plate. You can see a lot of these guys running around with Corvette stickers on them, because I've got 2 or 3 other Corvettes that doesn't have the license plates on the front, but I do get warning tickets. So let's go on around over here and look at inside the car, and I'll pop the hood on this and we'll look at that as well. Bear in mind, this is no restore. This is just the way it was from the factory. I keep it clean and detail it. You will notice the headers have been changed in order for us to put the Y pipe in there, which I've got documentation on all that and show how we did that. And go around here and look at the other side. While we're looking at that, let me start it up and let you listen to this bad boy. One other thing, this car runs on 100 octane plus fuel. In other words, you don't run 86 octane, it's got to be 100 or above. When you first start it up, they're kind of temperamental. It's cold on temperature, but it's got idles on 50 pounds of oil pressure. Those are your actual miles, 41,608. All this is factory interior, original carpet. Spare tire is still in the spare tire compartment. Here's the original Protecto plate. When you bought the car, they would scan your deal when you had warranty work done on your car. This car was purchased in De Leon, Texas, Mahan, Pontiac, and Chevrolet by a man named E.E. Ford. He bought it for his son that was going to Texas Tech College. And long story short, the boy failed his grades, and his father took the car away and temporarily had it on a car lot. I accidentally drove by and seen it on my way to Dallas, turned around and talked to him about the car, and at that time it had 1,624 miles on the car. So I made a deal with the guy and left a deposit, come back the following Monday and made the purchase. So E.E. Ford in Ranger actually bought it from the dealership. I purchased it from the car lot that they had it setting on with 1,624 miles on it. And I've had it ever since. Matter of fact, I had to work 2 jobs to pay for it. One was for the insurance, the other one was just to make the car payment. This is a super, super nice car. A lot of people look at it and they say, I can't believe it's not a restore, but it's not. It's absolutely never been restored. I've had a lot of polishing and detailing on it, but all this is all factory. The A-frame bushings, all that stuff has never been changed. None of the components have been changed. Only thing we've done, like I said, is added an exhaust system to quieten it down, and when we quietened it down, I was able to drive it. But it's plenty loud if you put a foot in it, let me tell you. But the laws have changed. It's not as crazy as it used to be. I'm going to try to get over here and see if I can get a camera shot underneath there where you can I can show you where the pipes were tied in. Like I say, you got to run at least 100 octane with this car. And what I do is I use aviation fuel leaded, and I've got a friend that's got a plane, and I have no problem getting gasoline for it. Some of the factory hose clamps and stuff might have been changed over the years. I noticed I'm looking at one on the water pump. One has got a belt clamp, and the other one has got the old wire type with the what they call a wire clamp. But basically everything that I've had is still on there unless it got lost or wore out and I had to replace it.